Hey folks, welcome back to another video. We are looking at question 151, reverse words in a string. The way we'll be approaching this problem is by actually using some of the built-in functions that we have in Java, which is like splitting by a given character and trimming the string. So let's get started. The first thing that we want to do is actually get access to all of the words in the particular string that's provided to us. So the way we do that is that we create a string array, let's call it without spaces, and you take the input string that's given to us, and the first thing that you need to do is to trim it. And what exactly does trim do? Trim basically removes the white spaces from the beginning and the end of the sentences. And once you have that, the next thing that you need to take care of is to actually remove the spaces in between the words, right? And that's how you're splitting them. And the way you do that is you say split, and this is the and this is how you say, okay, split the string by spaces. But the thing is, it could be more than a single space. So if you do s plus sign, what it does, it's basically treats all of the white spaces the same, and it removes all of them together. It groups them together, and thereby when it splits, it literally takes only the words, and the spaces are entirely removed. Awesome. Once we have that, it's pretty straightforward. And the next thing you need to have is a string builder, and let's call it SB, a pretty standard. And then we create a new string builder. Once we have that, we just have a simple for loop that goes through all of the words, but from the end, because we need to reverse it. So we would say without spaces dot length, and then you have to make sure that it goes all the way to I greater than or equal to 0, and then keep decrementing I. And then what you do is that you say sb.append. So basically you're adding the current word into the string builder. So it would be without spaces of I. And the other thing that you need to do is also append a space. But the thing is, you want to make sure that you don't append the space at the end, right? So right here in the last word, you have the, but there's nothing after. So the one check you would want to have is that if I is not equal to 0, so basically if for everything else except I, make sure you append a space right after the word is appended. All right. And once that is done, all we need to do is return the string builder, convert that to a string, and return it. Awesome. So I think that's pretty straightforward. Let's try compiling this and see if it's okay. The first few test cases are okay. Awesome. Everything is okay as well. Let's talk about the space and the time complexity of the entire solution. The time complexity of the entire solution is of n, since we have to go through the for loop right here, and it goes through all of the words in the sentence. And the space complexity is also of n, since we are creating a string builder, and we are creating an array to store all of the words for us. Awesome. So if you have any questions about the problem, please let me know in the comments below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I would really appreciate that. It definitely keeps me motivated to keep going. Thanks so much, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.